Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Honcho J23 coming to you live, and you are now tuned in to the latest, hottest show on Instagram Live with yours truly, Honcho J23. Welcome to episode 131. It is gonna be a dope show tonight. I got a dope guest in the building. He's gonna be coming through. We're gonna be chopping it up. I like I said, I definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in every single week to catch all of these gems and much needed info. Real quickly, I want to shout out my guest from yesterday on episode 130. I want to shout out Maestra for coming through and blessing us with her presence, giving us all the talent and the gems that we needed to succeed in our careers. Definitely shouts out to her. But tonight we have a homie, a friend, a brother that is going to be coming through and rocking it out with us. And I'm so honored to have him. He is none other than my brother. He goes by the name Shane. Some of you guys may know him, some of you guys may not, but I definitely have him in the building. We're going to be chopping it up, and we're going to definitely, we're definitely going to get this show on the road because guys, this is one for the making, you know what I mean? So I am definitely truly honored to be chopping it up with him, to catch up with him on what's been going on in his world. Of course, as some as he's a dope artist, a dope rap artist. He's a guru at freestyling. He has his own group, Shame Gang. And as well as he's one of the dopest MCs out here in the game of Carolina music. So like I said, that's just a little bit about him, but he's already in the building. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, I'm so excited right now for this moment. Please welcome my guest for episode 131, my brother, my friend, and my best friend, Shane. Let's talk to him, y'all.
Yo, what's good, kid?
Yo, Shane, what's good, my boy?
What's up, man? Chilling. What's up with you?
Coolin', man. How you been, man? Long time no see, brother.
My bad. I had a little interference. What's good, though?
Everything good with you, though, bro? Long time no see, man. Yo, can you hear me? Yo. All right, y'all. Once again we are having y'all can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm good now. My bad. Somebody was calling in. I had to put it on Do Not Disturb. My bad.
Most definitely. But like I said, hey, it's good to see you, man. How you been, man?
In a minute.
Yeah, man, it's definitely been a minute, and I'm definitely glad to, have you, what I'm saying, on the platform, man, because it's something I've been waiting on, man. So I'm so honored to have you, man. So talk to us a little bit, man. Let the people know who you are, man. I didn't say it by piece, but I want you yourself to let people know who you are, man, and let them know what's good.
Man, I'm Shane. I'm out here, in Raleigh. I'm a hip hop artist, man. I've been doing this for a minute out here, man, and man, I'm just blessed to be alive, man. You know how it is.
Most definitely, man. Well, of course, I definitely welcome you to the show, man. Like I said, this is a long time coming. So to have you, man, I am truly humbled, man, and honored to have you, bro, because you have truly been on a roller coaster this entire 2020 year. And I definitely can't wait to get into it and we get it, we let people know what's really good, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no
All
doubt.
right. All right. So first things first, man. Tell us a little bit about your, how you got started in this business, man, and what made you want to chase after this dream as it relates to music.
I got started uh, back in DC actually, and then when I moved out here to North Carolina, I had to basically, start all over, man. You know what I'm saying? And get used to everybody in the scene and get my name out there all over again. So I started as an open mic person, pretty much, hitting up all the open mics and performing and practicing a lot and get my name out there. And then eventually, the rest is history, man. You know.
Most definitely, most definitely. Okay, I feel that. I feel that. So, real quickly, the name Shame Gang. You know, where did that all come from? Where did that all originate from?
Shame Gang actually came. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, my man Ray, and I was just looking for something. To be honest with you, Shame Gang was supposed to be like an entourage calling, like like my fan base. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then it turned into a group. It turned into me, Ray, and my brother, and another artist as well. And then it just branched off from that. And then now I've just adapted as a different way now. Like people call me Shame Gang. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, right, right,
yeah,
right.
so I mean, it's all love. When people call me that, I don't get mad or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's my brand. So it's like, you know, it is what it is.
Most definitely, most definitely. And I definitely, I definitely appreciate that insight, what I'm saying, as it relates to how you came up with that name. So also, man, what I would love to, know from you is when it comes to this music, man, like what makes Shame so different from the rest? Like what makes your music stand out and what makes you, tap into that zone of really, putting out some really dope songs out here that's out here in the industry.
You said what makes me different from any other artists?
Yeah, what makes you different? What makes you stand out more than all the others out here?
Hmm. I would just say my song making ability. I mean, I don't want to sit here and say like, oh, I'm so much separate from everybody else because everybody has their own way of doing things and their own, ability to do things. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like with me personally, I love your storytelling but with this newer album that I'm working on, you know what I'm saying, it's more of a in songwriting format and just making people feel good, man, and I'm telling my story at the same time.
Most definitely. And you truly have been a storyteller, for as long as I've known you, man. And so what I want to know, man, is what is that like for you, being able to, to tell the stories behind the music and really be able to, shine and rise above, what's being, be able to shine and rise above what may be going on out here in the industry.
I'm sorry, I missed that question. I'm so sorry. What'd you say?
No, I was saying so like no, what I was saying was when it comes to the storytelling, what has made you, take after what has made you go into that whole storytelling mode? Like what makes that so different? Because you got so many other artists that can, they just spit the facts, but you really go into a whole, big thing about it. So what makes you different from that?
Uh,
You breaking up on me, bro. You breaking up on me. I don't know if you can hear me, but you breaking up. You breaking up. All right, guys. Usually this is, this is normal technical difficulties, but I'm gonna try to get them back in. It's a shame. We lost you, but I'm gonna need you to come back, my brother. Uh, Let me see if we can get him back in the building. Get him back in the building. Oh, he's already in the building. All right, cool, cool, cool. He's already here. He's already here. Bet that.
Yo, what up? I'm back.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
What
yeah,
up,
we good. We good. Yeah, you had cut out on us.
dude? I already know, man.
But yeah, you had cut out on us, man. So you back. But yeah, so like I said, what I was saying was, what makes your storytelling so iconic, man? As I like to call it.
You said what makes it iconic?
Yeah, because I mean, your stories truly are, to me, in my personal opinion, very very in depth and very powerful. I must say.
Um, I would just say, have a good night. I would just say, that what makes it iconic is we good? Is it good?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's all good. Thank
We
you.
get. I'm sorry. But what makes it iconic is just that me as like I said, me as myself, man. You got to be yourself out here,
Right.
And if you're not yourself, then ain't nobody else gonna believe you. You feel me?
Right, right,
So
right.
that's the major thing, you know. So and then also um your branding, man. Then most importantly, your music. Your music has to be good. Like,
Most definitely, most
yeah, that's the
definitely.
most important thing with being an artist. Your music has to be good.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. So with that being said, you've created so much dope music, man. You've put out albums, you've put out EPs, and one in particular, one of your albums that you released, which is Genesis '98. Tell us a little bit about Genesis '98 and what made you want to put out an album entitled Genesis '98. What made you want to come out with an album like that?
Oh, Genesis '98. The whole concept behind that is well, biblical terms, Genesis was the beginning of everything.
Right.
So the beginning of time. And in my standpoint, where I flipped it was, 1998 was the year that I officially fell in love with hip hop when I first started really listening to hip hop music. So that was the beginning for me. So that's how you got Genesis '98. Now,
Okay.
it was it was meant to give people a look into my life. That was the first time I think that I ever became really, really personal with people and telling them my story, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. Um, with that album, and that's what I wanted to do because with this new music coming out, it's going to be a totally different vibe. So I wanted to get this out the way. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
mhm.
I definitely feel that. I definitely feel that. So, so let me ask you this. So, when you was in the process of creating Genesis '98, what were some of the messages that were in some of those songs that you want the people to be able to take away from Genesis '98?
Mm. There was a lot of them, man. I dealt with situations that you deal with your significant other, being a father, man, relationship issues that I went through personally, times when I felt depressed and not so up to par. You know what I'm saying? I believe everybody kind of goes through that, and just just dealing with how to cope with those situations. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that, and then someone passed away that was very, very close to me around that time, and I dedicated a song to her. She had cancer, and she was one of my really good friends, and I wrote this song called "Okay" that was dedicated to her and her struggle. Um, it was really touching. So, that song was for anybody that felt like they on the deep end and just feel like, hey, life is hard, but it's only a season, and as long as you stay, on the right path and focus, man, everything's gonna be okay.
Most definitely, and until that point, man, Shame. I gotta tell you right here on this channel, man, that has been one of my ultimate favorite songs by you, bro. So, you know, so for you to put out a song like that, man, it just truly it's everything, to know that you were able to come up with the words for the song and be able to have the person in the background singing it, man. Like it really brought it full circle. That's one of my ultimate favorite songs from you, so definitely kudos to you for creating such a
Dope,
dope song.
dope. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Most definitely, man. All right, so that's what it is. So, talk to us a little bit about, what I'm saying, about this crew that you came up with, and Shame Gang. You created a crew, or not the crew, but the culture crew. If I'm not mistaken. And
Right.
so what's that been like? Having the culture crew and just blending together and bonding together with so many dope artists out here on in the indie scene. What's that been like for you?
I don't want to necessarily try to take the credit and say like, oh, I created this and I'm just, the leader of this and all of that, because we're all bosses in our own right, and we all come together and we're bringing what we all have separately together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like the Super Friends, you know what I'm saying? Or
Right.
or the Avengers. We're all powerful in our own right, but we're coming together to do something very special, and that's going to happen in 2021. Um, but yeah, man, it's been awesome, man. Like working with these guys, I can't wait to work with them even further. To Handles, to Cavarcier, to Malik Saya, to Oasis Space, man. Like it's dope, man. I like I said, I'm very looking forward to it, and I can't wait that people hear it.
Most definitely. All right. So, do you feel like your career has been, or as it relates to your music career, do you feel like your music career has been everything that you have wanted it to be? Or do you feel like you still have other things that you're trying to achieve and accomplish out here in 2020?
Oh yeah, I mean, I always feel like there's room for improvement, and I feel like there's always a chance to learn more. I don't give a care. I don't care if you are, the biggest rapper of all time, man. I feel like that, you always have room to learn more. And with me, man, I just want to grow, and there's a lot more other things I want to accomplish in my music career. Um, uh, I'm just waiting right now. I mean, I ain't saying I'm waiting. Right now, I'm creating. You know what I'm saying? And because things are
Right.
right now, obviously with this COVID situation going on, but you have to find a way to be creative in these times, and these times are really gonna test artists like that. That's what I say. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm happy with where I'm at musically right now in my career. A lot of good things I'm looking forward to in the future, man. I just can't speak on them right now, but when they come, we'll have a conversation.
Most definitely. So let me ask you this. So when it comes to, you performing, Shane, like I said, you have truly performed in a lot of different areas, man, and you have truly shut down the house, man. So I gotta ask, man, what's been your favorite place to just really go and just really be yourself and perform at?
Hmm. Uh, man, it's a lot of them. I would say the most memorable performance I had was probably with the Wu-Tang tour. Um, Outside of that, the recent show I just did at Cat's Cradle was probably one of the most intimate shows I ever did, and I actually liked it. And that had no fans there. To be honest with you, it,
Right.
it felt good. You know. So yeah, I would have to say, like I said, Wu Tang was probably the most memorable one, and most favorite one so far right now would be the Cat's Cradle one.
Okay. Okay. Now, real quick, and I want to kind of switch gears for a second because you basically put out an album that was dedicated to your brother. Once again, my condolences to you, to you and your entire family. But what I want to know, man, is, what's that process been like for you, putting out his music, but also at the same time, still being able to really focus on your career. How has that been, how have you been processing that?
Um, I mean, I'm still processing it to this day. Uh, you know, it's never gonna, when somebody passes like that that's very close to you, it's always gonna be a void left in your life. Um, I'm happy that I got to put out his music because I know that's what he would have wanted. Um,
Right, right,
uh, and I mean, it was very hard to get back motivated. To be honest with you, so,
right, right.
somehow I found it. I'm thankful for it. Um, but yeah, man, I just like I said, I wish he was still here so he could do more music and put out even more of what he wanted to do. But like I said, because my brother never dropped the album when he was here. Uh, Thanking God that I was able to put out his first album, and he still got more unreleased music that's gonna come soon as well too. Still trying to figure that out. But other than that, man, yeah, man, it's been tough, but thankful to God that I'm kind of pushing through it daily.
Most definitely, most definitely. Well, again, I truly, um, a lot of people, in situations like that, it's very understandable when people don't really talk about it as much. But, you know, uh, it took on a different emotion for myself because of course you and our brother was extremely cool, and then to not necessarily hear, but to in a sense see the post. I was just like, yo, like I thought I was. It's almost like I felt like I was dreaming, but I definitely, what I'm saying, you have all of my support, all of my love coming to you, all of my positivity coming to you, bro, and you and your family as well. Because I happen to know some of your some of your family and shit like that. So I definitely, if y'all need anything, I'm always here. You know what I mean?
That's dope. I appreciate it.
Most definitely. All right, so real quick, man. Um, we have, there have been versus battles that have been going on as of late. Produced by Timbaland and Swiss Beats. But what I want to know from you, what battle have you seen that has truly, caught your attention? That's really been a vibe and a rock for you.
Uh, the DMX and Snoop was dope. Um, to be honest with you, I like the Monica and Brandy joint. That was fire because, like, yo, like I ain't heard that music till since I was a kid. But
Right,
yeah, but on the rapper side, I would say, like I said, oh, and also the Teddy Riley and the Babyface joint was iconic because of the technical. That was iconic because of the technical difficulties and the comedians behind it. But the
right, right,
but the music was A1, man, and yo, that just goes to show you, man, that music is timeless, man. If you
right,
it's very timeless, man. I remember I was listening to that music when that verses was coming on, some of the songs, and I was like, damn, like, what was I doing around this time at this age? It's just
right.
crazy. Yeah.
Now let me ask you, now you yourself, Shane, bro, you have been known to put on battles yourself.
Right.
So what I would love to know from you, Brody, is when can we see another Shane battle, being put on by you?
You mean like a versus battle? Or like a
Yeah,
battle?
when are we gonna see another battle between your crew and another crew and crew?
Oh, you mean like a World War IV or World War V or something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, I don't know. I mean, you guys stay tuned. I mean, I'm playing with things right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out some things with the recent, events with everything that's going on with COVID. So I mean, right opportunity comes around, and I'll listen and see. I mean, a lot of people have been talking about it and wanting to do it again. So it's up for grabs. Yeah.
Most definitely. All right, now, shouts. So I got to give a shout out real quick to Carolina Ways. Whom you are familiar with. Who shouts out to Miriam, the goat of NC. She put out a cipher entitled "Black as Fuck" cipher. Have you had a chance to listen and peep the Black as Fuck cipher?
Yeah, I heard it.
And what was your response? What was your thought process? Hearing that track and seeing the visuals behind it.
I thought it was pretty good. Um, the quality was very good. The quality was actually excellent. The message was dope. I support anything that has to do with the Black Lives Matter movement and supporting our black people. So
Right.
anything like that that's positive in that matter, man, I support it, man. So I'm 100% supportive of that.
Most definitely. Now, is it possible that if there should be another cipher that's put out, could we possibly see shame in that cipher? Because I know you're a real big fan of ciphers and you love doing ciphers. So, and you recently just did a cipher. You just did something with a cipher not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken. And so,
Yeah, the Raleigh Day Cipher just came out. That
yeah,
was
the
dope.
rock.
That was fun. That was a fun one. That was fun.
Okay, okay. Then
Yeah.
talk to us a little bit about that Raleigh Day cipher. What, and specifically, what does Raleigh Day mean to you? You know what I'm saying, in your own words.
Raleigh Day is a big celebration, I think, and I think it's dope. I think it's good for the city. I wish my city back home in DC did stuff like that. We don't do it, so. But I think Raleigh should be very proud of what they have with that, and shout out to Rome Jeter and them guys for putting that together. Um, yeah, man. Like I said, I think the city needs more unity like that, and that cipher was awesome having different artists, you know, different styles all on one track. The women were phenomenal. They held it down. Like, yo, I was in awe of the energy that was in that building, and
Right.
I'm happy to be a part of it. Shout out to T Allen for hitting me up and getting me a part of it, man. I appreciate that.
Most definitely, most definitely. Now, let me ask you this, Shane, bro. What, out of all the music that you've ever created, out of all the music that you've put out, can you yourself say, as an artist, do you have a favorite song that you've written that you still go back and listen to this day and still vibe out and bop to?
A favorite song of mine?
Yeah.
Man, I probably between Brett Favre and I probably say between Brett Favre and Drink and Smoke
Cool.
and,
Okay. Yeah.
and Focus. Those are my favorite ones so far. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Now,
of
speaking. Now,
course,
speak.
and of course, yeah, and of
You
course,
said, and
okay,
what was that last one? Oh, okay. Okay.
okay,
Right. Right. Right.
okay.
Right. All right, so look, so now to that point, speaking of drink and smoke, you put out a video, that featured some really dope people as well as myself. Once again, definitely shouts out to you for allowing me that opportunity to be a part of that. What was that process like, putting together a song like Drink and Smoke and being able to bring that video to life?
It was fun. Um, it was
You're going out on me, Shane, bro. You're going out on me.
Can you hear me now?
You're freezing up on me. You're
You
freezing
hear
up.
me?
Y'all can hear you. What you say?
We
Y'all
good
can hear you.
now?
What you say? Yeah, we
All right.
good. What you say?
Yeah, I said I remember it was like, I just wanted to do something fun, man, for the summer, man. I wanted to make some type of summer anthem, and I wanted to have a party, man. I wanted something to embody what the song was, drinking and smoking. So pretty much self-explanatory on that one. Like I said, shout out to my man, Jamla that shot it. It was dope, man.
Most definitely, most definitely. And you know what's crazy, man? Because I still to this day, I still have pictures and videos and a few shots that I took from that shoot, bro. And I definitely, it definitely brings back good memories, man. So those are memories worth keeping. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Yeah, it was fun, man.
Most definitely. All right, so Ruka, who has been your biggest influences in your life as it relates to this music, as it relates to some of the greatest of all time? Because I'm sure you have some really dope people that you grew up listening to. But who's been those inspirations in your life to help you be who you are today?
Artistic side of music. I was heavily influenced by Prodigy and Mobb Deep. Um, yeah, Prodigy and Mobb Deep, and
Okay, you got to repeat what you said because you because you went in and out again.
I said my mom and my brother, and then me, and then Mobb Deep, Prodigy.
Okay. Okay. Well, definitely shouts out to, those individuals, especially, so shouts out to your mom for being one of those big inspirations, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to your brother, man. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm good.
All right, bet. So yeah, so definitely,
I'm
so
good.
those are definitely some very
I got four.
yeah, your connection keep going in and out on me.
I don't know why though. I got four. bars.
That's. I guess it's because you drive, and I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah. I'm almost at the crib now though with the Wi-Fi, so it's good.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, my next thing that I would love to know, man, is when it comes to this pandemic, man, what has that been like for you, having to kind of sit back and really just take all of this in of what's going on, man? Like, how have you been dealing with that, as well as what I'm saying, having the ability to still create such dope music?
A while back, like I was actually for like tour, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been tough, because I had to learn, and that was
Mm-hmm.
potential income that was going to be coming in and everything. So yeah, it's been tough, man. But you got to find different ways to be and to stay active in this world. You know what I mean? I think this pandemic, like I said, is a lot of people, and only the strong are going to survive in this business with what's going on right now.
Most definitely, most definitely. Now, another topic that I of course, and we briefly just in a sense kind of just spoke about it, but as it relates to this whole Black Lives Matter movement, being an African American man, being a black man, and then on top of that, being a father, what is that process like, for you, having to, see everything to see everything that's going on, but also having to explain to your kids what's going on. How have you been handling that with them?
Uh, it's been challenging, but at the same time, my kids, I raised my kids, earlier, when they was younger, to understand how this world as a black man, you know,
Right,
and
right.
and how to prepare them for the harsh realities of what's going on in this world. Um, you know, it's terrible, man. To be actually, man. Like I said, it sucks sometimes, and it makes me ashamed sometimes to say, hey, I'm from the United States of America. This is supposed to be the land of the free because we're free. It's what it seemed like,
Right, right,
Um,
right. I definitely feel that, and I definitely feel that.
yeah, all we can do, man, is try to come together as people more and try to make a change, the best way we can. But honestly, it's disheartening because we've been doing it for years, man. We've been marching for years, and the same stuff just keeps happening.
Most
So
definitely, most definitely.
makes you feel like, damn, when are things really going to change?
Right.
Yeah.
Now do you feel like your music at all has really spoke on, the daily issues of today, or do you feel like you're now starting to add more of what's going on into your music, into your lyrics?
I mean, I always spoke. I mean, about situations like this. You know what I'm saying? Like in past projects. I might not have been more. I might not have been a more elaborate like I have now, but I have always referenced against police. How they treat us, how the prison system is, and now is the time that artists really need to speak on that much more and actually put their platform out there to really make a change. You know what I'm saying? And test the waters, man, because it ain't gonna happen unless, man, you know.
Right, right, right. Now, and I definitely agree with that, because I look at it now, man, where we got so much music out here, bro, and everything, as they say, everything is sounding the same, but and I think that's one of the reasons why that's the beauty of music. Whenever you are able to get different styles and different versatility, and you yourself personally have been very versatile in your music. So what is it like what is it like when you have the supporters that support you, that are able to like that are able to sing your songs and recite your lyrics and really be able to throw it back at you? What does that do to you mentally and eternally on the inside? Can you hear me?
What did you
Yeah.
say?
No, I
Yeah, I
was
can hear
saying.
you now.
All right, cool. So what I was saying was, when it comes to your music, like, how does that make you feel when you have people that support you, that listen to your music, that are able to recite your lyrics back to you and be able to give their energy right back to you? What does that do to you mentally and internally on the inside?
Man, that's one of the best feelings you ever could have as an artist, for people to know your music. You know that
Right.
you're doing something right, and then, like I told you before, what I'm saying, what you're saying. You know me. I had a situation a few weeks ago where a guy came to me. I saw somebody that actually followed me or whatever, and I to me and was like, man, that song that you did when you performed, a few weeks ago on a live, man. He was like, where can I get it at? And I was like, man, that song is unreleased. It's not out. He was like, man, when I heard the lyrics to that song, it touched me a lot. It made me think, and it made me think of that. I love hearing when people do that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because it lets you know, like I said, as an artist, that right path, and that you can have people relate to you, because music can just be anything, man. You can make a beat that, a beat and some move or whatever like that, cool. But if you can make music to where people say, man, you know what? When you dropped this song and I heard it, this is what I was feeling, and this is how you made me feel with that song. Somebody's day upside down, or the right way, and make them feel good about themselves with just, you know.
Right, right, right. I feel that. So with that being said, I again, I'm pretty sure your support system has truly been immensely huge. But what's it like for your family, man, to be able to to see you go, doing what you do best, and how are they feeling about you rapping and things of that nature?
I mean, my mom and them always knew that, what I'm saying, as a kid, like this is what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? They always supported me in everything I did. They just been along for the journey, man. You know what I'm saying? It's dope because, like I said, I started out just doing open mics and everything like that, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm a true. I believe that in my heart that I'm a true of, that if you put in the work, that you can achieve what you want to achieve. Because a lot of people think that when you do this music, that sometimes it happens overnight. Don't get me wrong, you might do have some people out here that's viral nowadays, but with me, I know I'm an example that, man, I started at the low of the low. I worked my
Right,
ass I worked my ass off to get to them, and to be in the position that I am in, you know what I mean? And I still got much more to do. I still feel like I got a lot more to do, and and I look at myself, and sometimes I feel like if there's 24 hours in a day, and it's like, if I don't spend at least half of that doing what I love to do in music, then I feel like I failed. You know, so I'm my
right,
biggest.
right, right.
I want this shit. I want it more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? More than anybody can imagine. You know what I'm saying? It's an addiction. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it ain't even about trying to make it that, like people say. People think that when you're doing music, that you made it as, oh man, I made it. I got signed. You know what I'm saying? I $100. It ain't all about that. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's about it's about self-awareness and and I have things in life that I want to achieve and I want to accomplish, to do. And like I said, I'm gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna get there. But you got working, of course.
Most definitely. So look, so tell us real quick on another note, as far as when it because you've collabed with a lot of dope artists, man. And what's that been like? Just being able to collab with the artists that you've collabed with, but also being able to really, once again, like I said before, lay down these very, very, fire ass tracks that you guys put down together.
Mm. Uh, I have a lot. You know,
All right, you you going in and out. You're going in and out on me. You
solo,
going in
but
and out on me.
this next album I'm working on is different.
All right, so you
Can you hear
yeah,
me
can you
now?
hear me? Yeah, I can hear
You?
you, but your camera
Yeah.
yeah, your camera froze on me.
I'm
All
back.
right,
You
there we
good?
go. Yeah, we good now. You got to
Uh,
repeat. You got to repeat what you said.
I said that with Genesis '98, that was more of a solo project. You know what I'm saying? And with this next one, is more different. I'm actually gonna be working with a lot more artists. Um, I think when I did Shame Sundays was more of Shame Sunday of a collaborative album as well. But yeah, it's been awesome, man. I'm looking to work with more artists, man. You know what I'm saying? And all that good stuff, man. I'm gonna do it, man. I like the challenges of it for one, and like I like people putting me in the unpredictable situations, but in challenging situations when it comes to music, man. I like all types of music, so.
Right. So with that being said, do you find yourself really loving the thrill of being challenged and being pushed towards your limit as it relates to this music industry?
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it, man. I don't like to be one laned, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing with me is like some artists are one laned, and that's one thing you'll never be able to say about Shame is that he's a one laned artist.
Right. Now, let me ask you this, man, because and this is something that I wanted to touch base with you on. Man, we have so much music coming out of so many different cities, man. We got California, we got New York, we got Atlanta, we got Miami, we got Houston, we got Chicago, we got DC. So we got all these dope places, man. But what city right now do you feel like has really been making the most noise right there and really repping for their city?
Hmm. Man, that's a good question. Uh, um, North Carolina has been doing pretty heavy right now. I would say between North Carolina and, of course, Atlanta, man. I'm a real huge fan of what LA has been doing, man. Like I love LA music. But yeah, I would say those are the top three, man. Really, everybody's working right now. To be honest with you, I don't really even see one city doing more than the other, man. It's kind of been a jambalaya pot of everybody.
Okay. Now, is there anybody out here, entertainment wise, that you've been wanting to work with that you're pushing the agenda to work with?
You mean like a major artist or what?
Yeah, like yeah, as in like a major. Are there any major artists out here that's catching your attention that you say, would love to work with?
Uh, yeah, there's lots, man. I mean, shoot, like, I'm not gonna say I'm an old head, but I would love to, like, I love Drake. Drake's dope. Of course, Kendrick, Cole, they're dope. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, Schoolboy Q, Busta Rhymes, man, the list could go on and on, bro. All day.
Most definitely. All right, so let me ask you this. So growing up as a kid, man, like, finding out who you are now, and discovering who you are. How long was that? How long did that process take you to really truly find yourself and really get into the music?
Oh, to man, I'll be honest with you. I feel like now I've truly found myself musically. Now I feel like I'm so comfortable with the sound I'm doing right now. Um, there was a little bit of a little battle with that, years ago, where I was kind of figuring out what type of artist I wanted to be and what type of music I wanted to do. Now I feel like I'm there. Um, yeah, and you know what I'm saying? I just needed to get that out, Genesis 98 out. And now I feel like I said with this next album, man, I can't wait to put it out.
Most definitely. So let me ask you this. So what advice do you have for the young and up and coming artists out here in the game that's really, doing their thing and really, pushing the agenda to, push their career? What advice do you have for them, to keep them going and keep them motivated?
Stay active, stay busy. Um, it really is. It really is. You're here today, gone tomorrow type in this business. Like, to be honest with you, like, you really have to stay active. People can forget very quickly. So,
Right.
yep.
I definitely agree with that. Now, is there any tracks that people that you have put out that people have been able to come to you and be like, "Yo, Shame, like this track, like you said before, like it really really spoke to me," because I'm sure there's a lot of songs that you put out that people have been able to come to you and be like, "Yo, I really really relate to this record." But or should I say, what's been the number one record that everybody has pretty much told you about? Like, yo, I still listen to this song, even though what I'm saying, it's technically it's still a bop to it.
Okay is the most personal one. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay. Yeah. That's the most personal one. With it, people say the most. You know, because it's just such it's a touching song, man. And it can get very emotional as well. But yeah, that one, and I still get people say, I still get people asking me about Flatline, and I absolutely hate that song, man. But it is what it is. People love it, man.
right, right, right. So let me ask you this, man, and this is just a curious question, man. But 5 to 10 years from now, what other skills and talents do Shane have that he wants to pursue, or are there any other things that you would love to do aside from music?
Acting. I want to do acting.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I would say that's
Now, okay, I could see that. I could see that. So, is there now movie wise? You know, what actors out here would you love to be on screen with, or do something with?
oh man, Denzel's the OG. I like Denzel, of course. Um,
Okay,
yeah, Denzel, Jamie Foxx, um, Don Cheadle was dope.
okay,
List can go on. Oh, and my man's but he passed away, man. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Yeah,
most definitely, most definitely. Shouts out to the Black Panther. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So on that, not so much on that subject, man, but we've had a lot to go on in history, but what is it like for you being a black man and being able to finally see, African American people, people of color, now being able to be in these movies and these TV shows, and now being put in the forefront of the big screen? What does that do? How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel good that we're getting acknowledged, of course. You know what I'm saying? We've always been talented people, us as a people,
Right.
music and acting. I feel there's still a lot more to do because just because we're getting acknowledgement, man, it doesn't, kill the fact that, there's still a lot of racism in America and a lot of, police brutality going on as well.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. But like I said, we got to change that. You know, only we can change that, fam.
Right. Now, do you feel like do you feel like there can be change out do you feel like there can be change, or do you feel like, we still, as they say, of course, as they say, we still got a long ways to go?
I feel still, yeah. I still feel like we still got a ways to go, man. We obviously do if they still out here, if we still getting killed. We still got ways to go.
Right. Now let me ask you this. Now, have you been a part of the protesting, or you really, or have you just, or have you just, in a sense, kind of just, took a step back and just, let people do their thing?
I haven't been out protesting yet. I wanted to go protesting whenever the situation first popped off in Raleigh, but around that time, man, my brother just passed away, so I wasn't
Mm,
really in the right state of mind. I probably would have caused more harm than anything positive being out there at that time, man.
right.
And so, um, yeah,
Most definitely.
um, yeah,
Most Okay, okay. Well, I definitely feel that, and like I said, I'm truly, enjoying this conversation, man. Because again, this has truly been something, an interview that I've been, truly waiting on. So I'm so honored to, being able to finally get a chance to talk to you, man, and be able to, learn a little bit more about you, and more about your music. Now, is there anything that we need to be on the lookout for as it relates to, with your, the rest of 2020 as it involves you? What can we be on the lookout for as it relates to your music and things of that nature?
what can we be on the lookout for?
Yeah, yeah. What can we
What you
be
say?
expected from Shane himself on, as far as music wise? What can we be looking out for?
I mean, I'm working on a new album. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dropping next year. Um, right now, you know what I'm saying? I got some visuals that's coming out before the end of the year. Um, yeah, a lot more visuals, man, and a lot more good music coming out next year, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. It's about to get real dope.
Most definitely, most definitely. Well, bro, Shane, it has truly been a pleasure, my brother, chopping it up with you, man. Definitely, it's always, a dope experience anytime I get a chance to sit down with you and chop it up with you, bro. Real quick, let the people know where they can follow you at, where they can tap in with you at, and we definitely gonna, so make sure that we stay plugged in, my brother.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Y'all want to follow me? I am Shame. Is a social media platform. I am Shame on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. Um, type in Genesis 98 on Spotify. My music will come up. I got a little discrepancy going up with my name right now. But we fixing that. Um, yeah, man. I mean, if you want to stay up to me, like I said, that's the best way to stay up to what everything I got going on right now is social media, and I mean, Instagram and Facebook. So I'm very active on both. So yeah.
Most definitely, most definitely. Well, Shane, brother, keep your head up, keep applying pressure. I definitely see what you got going on. You're truly, like I said in the very top of the show, man. You are truly a big brother to me, a definitely a friend of mine, and I definitely am glad to have this friendship with you.
No
Being
doubt.
able to call you my bro. You and I have worked together on some things, so that's truly been amazing. I definitely can't wait to work with you some more.
No doubt.
Um, and like I said, I definitely hope to chop it up with you again later on down the line. Hopefully, maybe in person, maybe, because I would definitely love to get an in-person interview with you. Um, you know, at some point, whenever you're not, hopefully when you're not as busy and whatnot.
Yeah, no doubt, fam. Whenever you're ready, man, just let me know.
Most definitely. Well, brother, take care of yourself. Tell the family I said what's up, and like I said, definitely much love and much peace and positivity towards your way. You know what I mean?
Back, bro. Peace, man. Y'all have a good one.
You too, bro.
Peace.
All right. And there you guys have an episode 131 with Shane. Shouts out to my brother for coming through, chopping it up with your boy. If you guys want to catch more episodes like this, you can go to my IGTV page right after this live ends and check out more content like this. Um, please disregard the technical difficulties. My Shane, he was in the midst of driving heading home, so hopefully you guys will be able to catch some of the gems and some of the things that he dropped. But like I said, as you guys heard, I will be bringing him back for another episode. So make sure you guys stay tuned in for that. And also, by the way, real quick, your boy Huncho J will be hosting a Touch the Mic showcase, which goes down tomorrow night, part 3, at Arcade of Thrones. That's 399 Huber Street. That's 399 Huber Street, Raleigh, North Carolina. Arcade of Thrones. I'll be hosting Touch the Mic showcase along with my co-host, Mr. Carolina Hip Hop. It is being produced by Family First Organization, being sponsored by G Hustle Wear. Strictly, and it's also being presented by Strictly Business, and also artists, open mic artists get to perform 2 songs. Feature artists get 4 songs and an interview. Doors open at 8. Show starts at 9. So make sure you get there early so that way you can sign up and perform, because the sign up is from 8 to 10. I'm trying to make sure I remember everything. But yeah, like I said, we do these open mics every single Thursday. So if you guys out there know any artists, or if you are an artist and you want to get out here and perform your music, please feel free to DM me shortly after this, and I will get you on that listing. It's only $10 to get in, so that way you can come through and just vibe out. Face masks are heavily required. There is no entry in the club unless there's a face mask required. But if you don't happen to have it, you're still able to get in. We'll make accommodations, things of that nature. But at the same time, we just all trying to be safe out here, guys. We all trying to get past this thing, as we all know. But I definitely thank you guys for watching. This has been my time, and you are now tuned into the latest, hottest show on Instagram, the most episodic show on Instagram Live, Independent Scene, with yours truly, Huncho J. Thank you guys for watching. I love y'all, support y'all. And like I said, please make sure you guys follow me on all platforms. Facebook, my Facebook is J Thompson, JayThompson. My Instagram, which is HonchoJ23. My Twitter page is HonchoJ23. My YouTube is HonchoJ23. My Cash App, if you guys want to send tips and donations, it is $ just blazing hot. That's JUSTBLAZIN. HOT. Like I said, yeah, we doing big things out here. So, and once again, like I said, I definitely thank you guys for tuning in every single week to chop it up with your boy. It has truly been amazing, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of you guys' night. And that does it for my time. This has been Huncho J23 of the Independent Scene, and I'm out.